Hey YouTube, it's Everything Apples Pro. In this video, I'm really excited to show how to bypass iCloud on all iPads, iPhones, and iPod Touches. So all devices basically, even A7 processors. And we're bypassing Apple activation and iCloud activation. And works non-jailbroken. We're bypassing activation lock and iCloud. This is very important because it's really cool and never been done before. And this is on all iOS 7 versions, so iOS 7.0, 7.0.1, and up to 7.1.1 currently working. Now this might be permanently, I'm not sure, but hackers can unbrick stolen iPhones, so go steal an iPhone. Just joking. Don't actually go steal an iPhone, but I'm just saying you could, and you can activate it with the activation lock here, their little bypass. Now how does it work? Well, it's pretty simple. All you're going to go ahead and do is on your Windows or Mac machine, I'll leave a links down in the description below showing you how to edit, change, and save your host file on Windows and Mac. Two separate links, so go down there in the description below to find that. And go ahead and go to your host file, and in it, just go down, click enter or spacebar to the next available line, then enter the IP address on the Dolce website server right here where it says server. When it goes online, they will have their IP up there. Now you can see right here that says albert.apple.com, so just go ahead and add that after, just space and then albert.apple.com, and then save it. And like I said, I'll leave links how to save, edit, and change your host file for both Windows and Mac machines down in the description below, so please go ahead and check that out if you don't know how to do so. Now on your iOS device, once you go ahead and do that, you're going to follow the activation steps until you get this stage right here. So go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi and iTunes and everything. Then go ahead and activate when you get to the screen right here. Either you'll have an Apple ID if you've stolen an iPhone or bought one with iCloud lock. And it'll say right here the Apple ID, and it works the same way if you're SIM locked. So you can actually bypass SIM locked devices also on the activation screen stuck there. Now open iTunes, plug in your device via USB or Lightning or 30-pin dock connector, and accept the messages to validate the errors. You'll be asked by iTunes to accept the unsecured Albert, and just a server in the middle of the process, and you're going to accept that. Then once you got an error in iTunes, click OK and finish the activation steps on your device, and it will work. There's been tons of tutorials on YouTube lately, and I will definitely make one soon once their server goes back online and I have a device to test with. So once I get that, I'll definitely post a new video showing how to do it full step by step. But I'll leave probably at least 3 to 5 links down in the description below on how to use Dolce and what is it about. It's pretty simple. It just basically bypasses iCloud and activation on all devices, and how it does it, it just uses an alternative server instead of Apple's iCloud server or activation server. It uses their own server they actually made, and they've actually worked on it for about 5 months, and they were going to wait to tell the public. They told Apple about it. Apple didn't do anything, so they went public with it, and it might be permanent. So either I think an iTunes update and an iOS update might fix it, but I know right now it works from iOS 7.0, 7.0.1, all the way up to 7.1.1, the latest software version. And like I said, I'll create a full tutorial how-to on the channel soon, so go ahead and subscribe for that. And I'll leave the link down in the description below, and you can definitely just like this video and subscribe. Would help a lot. And this is completely real, but just do note that they can actually go in and view serial numbers and probably other stuff. Not too useful though. But you could get, maybe your IP could get attacked or something like that. But I really wouldn't worry about it too much since they're doing all this already. And it's just your call. Either, you can do it or not do it. I'm just showing you how to do it. And it's your choice to do it or not to do it. Now you can go down here on their official website, which I'll also leave down in the description below, which you can go check out. And currently they got it for all devices and GSM devices, including iPads, iPhone 4S, iPhone 5Cs, and iPhone 5Ss are currently in beta testing with the server. So some people say it doesn't work, but most people do say it does work. Now a little bit of proof here. Here's their Twitter feed, and I'll leave their Twitter feed, the main guy, down in the description below where you can go follow him for the updated information about the server, and he'll definitely put it online. All these people and more said it does work, and I think 30-some thousand people says it's worked so far. So this is something to definitely check out if you're interested or have a device or do have a device that is iCloud or activated locked, basically meaning that it's right here and it cannot bypass the activation server. It just changes the server by host file. Now this is completely safe to do, and it's worked for 30-some thousand people, and you can definitely go back into the links, which I'll leave down in the description below, and edit and change your host file and take out this line, the magic line they call it, of the host file, once you go ahead and bypass iCloud in there. So I'll leave this link and other links including CNN Money and other links like that showing how to do this and talking about it and how safe is it and stuff like that. I'll definitely leave links on there, so please go check out those and like this video because it does work. And once their server goes on, I hope to make a new video, but this is just a little bit of a first look and first notice of this. Now, like I said, all those steps already will be in this tutorial, full tutorial here, which will be down in the description below, and you can read everybody's comments and stuff about that. Now, the server constantly changes, so I will put it in a couple of servers that do work so far, but please do not dislike the video just because the server is offline and not working right now. You actually do have to wait until it turns back on, and they will put their new IP out there. And they actually said officially the night of May 26th, 23,000 devices unlocked, and just for that date. So just the 26th was yesterday. So yesterday, 26,000 devices got iCloud bypassed with this new server. You can read everything else. And I really do hope you like the video because I will put more out soon. And maybe this will actually bypass iOS activation. I'm not sure about that. How permanent it is, I'm not sure about that. But I do know it could be possible to bypass iOS 8 activation when that is released next week in beta. More videos coming soon, including iOS 8 betas, first looks of that, and how to bypass the activation probably with that and everything like that. So just go ahead and like, subscribe, and more. It's Everything Apples Pro. Hope you had a nice day. Peace.